from the moment I landed in Lima, I felt the gravity. And that was the beginning, my first footsteps and the grounding. And then just flying over the Amazon and the green and the jungle. I mean, it's Mother Gaia and it's beautiful. So very grounding for me. Hamilton meets everyone at the heart center, and he intuitively understands where you need to go and why you're here. And it has been an extraordinary experience for me personally in opening up my awareness and my expansion. My first time here back in October, it was the beginning of an opening. The cap of the ceiling just flew open. And now I find that not only my consciousness has expanded, but now it's gone into my heart center. That's really what has happened to me. And I feel like Hamilton is training us here to be warriors of the universe and to be messengers of sanctuary. And I am honored. I'm honored to be, whenever I'm in the presence of him, I have tremendous respect after seeing him and being witness to him in ceremony and watching him command the universe. An extraordinary experience for me that it will be in a soul imprint for me forever. It's been a remarkable experience working with Hamilton, and I look forward to many more ceremonies with him. Oh, there were so many favorite moments. There was one moment, our first Aya ceremony, and going in, and I had said I wanted a gentle experience, and it was anything but gentle. And I just had this chuckle on my face in the midst of my journey, and I just understood at that moment what Hamilton was doing. And even though there was difficulty in arriving to this beautiful point in my awareness of what Mother Gaia had delivered to me, I understood that Hamilton knew exactly where I needed to go and where to send me. Into San Pedro, which is a beautiful transition. It allows for a deep awareness of what had transpired in your Aya ceremony. But he brought up this whole beautiful understanding of purpose, as someone had asked they'd like to understand what their purpose was. And I loved how Hamilton so simply put it that we are our own purpose. Our purpose is not a role. Our purpose is us, and living our life purposefully with meaning. And then upon that understanding, your pathway begins to open up. Hamilton also, he weaves in his wit and humor of wisdom and imparts these beautiful pearls of understanding and wisdom. That was a very impactful. It went deep. But I guess seeing him in as I said, commanding the universe and taking off, taking us on a journey, a galactic journey to the cosmos. We were actually in the cosmos. We were orbiting the cosmos. And on the way to the cosmos, there's lots of coding that happens, and you enter another portal and something opens, and the continuous, and really arriving and being in the presence of soul and spirit and God. It was quite extraordinary. But upon landing, coming back and feeling the earth, Mother Gaia, feeling the earth shake, and the forest thunderous rumble. And then Mother Gaia rewarded us with the pouring of rain. And it was an extraordinary experience. As I said earlier, it was when you're in this epic, for me, the Aya experience, it was epic. And coming into Aya, I didn't know what to anticipate on what that would feel like, and how beautifully the transition was. That once in San Pedro, throughout the day, it was like mystical vapor of understanding of what had transpired in your Aya ceremony. And it was just so beautifully and gently relayed to you. And through this integration was so beautiful and nurturing that you were able to integrate what had transpired. And by the end of the day with the San Pedro, you had a full understanding of what you could unpack exactly what it. I mean, I'm sure there are more things, but you were ready to take on another ceremony, and you were ready to go again. It was an awesome experience. I feel like that's how I want to continue with these ceremonies.
And what was your experience of sanctuary this week?
Oh, sanctuary was, that was one of the first intentions I had of coming down here and actually experiencing sanctuary in an Aya ceremony, but this time really understanding the soul and spiritual connection. It's like a spiritual technology. And in our first Aya ceremony going in, Hamilton will sometimes, he'll say, you'll hear, bring the fear down, turn the fear off. And I realized at that moment I had no fear. And this beautiful vision appeared. And it was like a bank vault, and it was shut and it was all coded. And I understood that was sanctuary. We were enclosed in sanctuary. And at that moment, this rush of freedom and liberation spilled over me. And I understood that I now had the ability to just take my breath as my tool and begin to adventure and ride the waves of Aya and explore what there was to explore in this incredible medicine, knowing that I had this, it was a bulletproof lockdown protection system technology that was in place. It was extraordinary. It was remarkable to actually feel the solidity, the validity, and the profound power of the safety and protection of sanctuary. The second ceremony of Aya, that was all locked in. It was locked in. Nobody had to go, and it was locked in. And this presence that everybody was connected. Everybody was in sanctuary. And Hamilton was then able to take all of us. We all took off to the cosmos. It was extraordinary that no one was left behind, everybody. And you just had this feeling of this oneness. And that really transferred over to everyone and feeling that connectedness. But the sanctuary, it's, now I feel like it's a portal to spirit. And it was extraordinary utilizing that and really knowing, and it was a majestic experience at second ceremony. It was majestic. It was profound. It was phenomenal. And sanctuary and being connected and soul connecting all of us made it available. And I don't think I would have ever been able to let go and know that we were, traveling the cosmos and entering these different portals, and that we could do it with total freedom and liberation. But the understanding of this profound protection and safety, it is a tremendous, phenomenal tool for all of us. It's, as I said, a spiritual technology that Hamilton has coded, and it's there available to all of us. But I'm finding myself utilizing this in ceremony. I'm connecting, I wake up, I go to sleep, I wake up, and my whole day, it's like for me, my connection, it's like a muscle that you exercise, and it's gotten stronger and stronger. And now I have a direct portal to spirit. That's the way I operate. That's the way I now roll. It's grounding, it's balancing, it's harmonizing. It reorientates me to certain circumstances or situations, but it's a new way to operate for me. I feel so centered and like just so connected to spirit. It's a profound experience after this 2 Ayas and 2 San Pedros, and I feel like I am I'm connected to spirit and grounded to Mother Gaia, and I'm ready to go forward in my life with purpose. And I'm really looking forward to my next footsteps and how I will make an impact in this world. Well, plant medicine is profoundly powerful and healing. I've witnessed that, but you have to be in the right setting and be with the right teacher, a mentor, a shaman, an individual that knows exactly what they're doing and where they're going to take you. And I wouldn't think of going or being with anybody else that, number one, you have this technology in place. And again, as I said, how Hamilton meets everyone at the heart center. He understands you. Everybody is equal. He connects with everybody. He never leaves anyone behind. Even if there's a few people sort of, as he explained, paddling backwards, he brings them forward and brings them into their experience. His goal, his mission is for everybody to have healing and then something extraordinary. That is his goal, that is his mission and what he does. And not only commanding the universe, he wants to bring people forward. He wants people to expand. I mean, he's an extraordinary human being. I can't think of everybody should invest in an experience with Hamilton, Sothar, and Blue Morpho.